Mr. Mayor. Thanks a lot. Snaggletooth. Baraka.
Your people's plight has improved?
No thanks to you, Liu Kang.
No, Baraka. That the heavens await you.
Until then, must I suffer? As my creator, you're to blame for my affliction.
It was an unforeseen consequence, Baraka.
If you're a god, then cure me.
I did not give myself that power. Father, tribune, merchant, yours is a life well lived.
It was until Tarkat took it from me. Why does Liu Kang let good people suffer?
Not even he controls everything, Baraka.
Tarkat is a cruel fate, Geras.
As Liu Kang has told you, we cannot cure it. Would you rather have been excluded from this timeline?
Better non-existence than Tarkat.
I understand your rage, Baraka.
How can you? You've never faced death. Many oppose your mercy toward my kind.
Rest assured, their threats won't stop me.
Eventually, Tarkat will take your mind.
If I succumb before you, kill me. I can feel the bloodlust rising.
Control it, Empress, before it controls you.
Is there any hope for those like us?
I pray to Delia every day for a miracle.
I see you and I worry about my sister.
You're right to be concerned. While the regime had changed, little else had. My people still suffered in silence, ignored by the rest of Outworld. Though now I knew Empress Mileena's secret, that she was also afflicted with Tarkat. If anyone would help, it would be her. But how to get an audience? Syzoth. He was the Empress's new emissary to the Zaterrans. I asked him to introduce us. At great personal risk, he agreed. And as I'd prayed, the Empress was willing to meet. Even better, she would visit the colony. She was shocked to see how we lived. She moved quickly to provide for our care and comfort. Thanks to the Empress and Syzoth, we Tarkatans are no longer pariahs. Until our disease can be cured, that will do.
If I made your disease a weapon...
You'd condemn all of Outworld to misery. I wouldn't wish Tarkat on my worst enemy.
Then help me stop Bihan from weaponizing it.
You aided Shang Tsung's experiments.
I thought we were trying to cure your disease.
Your kind should be exterminated.
Disease does not make us disposable.
You will be silent about Mileena.
About her disease or her affair.
Your presence around the Empress concerns me.
Why? She already has my disease. How do we know you didn't create Tarkat?
It has been around far longer than I have.
When he's found, Shang Tsung is mine.
Giving him Tarkat will solve nothing.
How was my disease cured in prior timelines?
It wasn't. It didn't exist.
With Liu Kang's help, maybe they'll find a cure.
If he could have helped, he would have done so by now.
Does your colony need constables?
We need a cure. Was Shang Tsung close to a cure?
He could only treat my symptoms.
If I agree to help find a cure...
I'll need more than that promise to trust you.
Will they ever cure Tarkat?
Not before it finishes me.
If cured, what would you do?
Why taunt me with impossibilities, Geras? Shang Tsung's anti-Tarkat serum. How is it made?
If I knew, I would tell you.
Having Tarkat isn't a moral failure.
No, but it does evidence a lack of care.
There's no one like you in Earthrealm.
Be glad Tarkat hasn't a foothold there.
I won't let Tarkat spread unabated.
Herding us into ghettos isn't the answer.
How long has Tarkat had hold of you?
I've lost track of the years. Is your order prepared if Tarkat reaches it?
We have plans for every contingency.
Picture your entire village killed in an instant.
Tarkat can kill that quickly?
You know the Empress could pass you Tarkat.
I am aware of the risk, Baraka.
You shouldn't be this close.
If I was going to catch Tarkat, it would have happened by now.
You're not afraid of catching Tarkat.
Not when I command cleansing waters.
So far, I've got no signs of Tarkat.
Perhaps Earthrealmers are immune.
Can combat transmit your disease?
If we're not careful, yes.
I killed Scythoth's family. I can kill yours.
Tarkat has already finished them, sorcerer.
I never want to be inside a cell again.
Tarkat is an even worse prison. Your chaos is even worse than Tarkat.
Since when is freedom a disease?
Kung Lao says you fight fiercely.
One of Tarkat's few benefits, Raiden.
Vaternians have no appetite for Tarkatans.
Finally, a benefit to my disease. There are still those who deny Tarkat exists.
Some minds can never be opened, Baraka.
You're not diseased. Diseased. I was born this way. When Tarkat takes my mind, you must kill me.
You have my word. How did a merchant learn to fight?
I was once in Outworld's military. Will this hasten your absolution?
This one is just for fun.
So I look like a demon to you?
How many times must I apologize, Baraka? Combat won't ease your symptoms.
But for a while, I will forget them.
You must live in unbearable pain.
The suffering makes me stronger. I never wish to see the Netherrealm.
Then keep your soul pure of evil. Your kin have forsaken you?
Down to the last member of my family. Seeing you reminds me how ugly I've become. There's a reason we don't own mirrors. Every day I'm more feral than the last. We are doomed to become monsters, Baraka. My Tarkatans aren't like yours. Then there'll be meat for the tribe. Termachus, is that you? I now share your affliction, brother. My people are hemmed in like cattle. Mine freely roam the Quatan plains. If Liu Kang expects me to pray to him...
He wishes nothing of the kind. Tarkatans are fortunate to have you.
If only their creator cared for them as much. You're giving my people bad ideas.
I'm teaching them to fight for their freedom.
I can smell the blood on your hands.
What you smell is liberation. Your people are as oppressed as mine.
Taking lives won't ease our burdens.
Join me in the pursuit of freedom.
After you partner with Shang Tsung? Never!
Outworld's indifference demands action.
But not the kind you encourage, Havik.
To lift up your people, tear the system down.
What's gained by plunging Outworld into chaos? Stay away from the colony, Havik.
You've no right to give me orders.
Why do Earthrealmers idolize you?
I'm just a big old pile of sexy goodness.
If Shang Tsung comes for me, I'll shred him to pieces.
You got some big-ass maracas, Baraka.
You're late, Earthrealmer.
Well, pardon me, dumb cup.
You're late, Earthrealmer.
Not my fault. My train to Busan got delayed.
I was a tribune in the Empress's army, Cage.
And I've played Universal Soldiers. Big deal.
I was a tribune in the Empress's army, Cage.
And I've played soldiers dozens of times. Big whoop. Oh, you should see the Tarkatan cosplay at CageCon. Chef's kisses.
Your followers mock my affliction?
Brawl and shouting. The hourglass.
Don't return to Outworld.
Why? Am I driving the ladies crazy?
One of these days, Kitana will totally fall for me.
I should have gone with you into Shang Tsung's laboratory.
That wouldn't have saved my sight, Baraka. As a tribune, you fought Veternians.
There are few in the realms more wicked. How will this fight aid your efforts?
I'll leave it better trained to battle the Yakuza.
It's been said, better to be blind than to see a Tarkatan.
That's a horrible saying, Baraka. No one welcomes your people, do they?
Only other Tarkatans.
What happened to the hybrids Shang made from you?
They will be seen no more. You can fight me without sight?
With Sento, I can.
When you became ill, your assets were taken?
As required by your mother's edict, Princess.
Shang Tsung has retreated to an island.
Give me 3 days. I will raise an armada. The Empress wants to honor me.
Much overdue recognition for your service as Tribune.
If you need an executioner...
Shang Tsung will die by the Crown's hands. The changes you seek must be made slowly.
My patience wears thin, Princess. If the Empress fails me, there will be blood.
You must be patient, Baraka.
If the bloodlust consumes me, I'll lose control.
This will be over before it gets that far. Up this close, should I have a mask?
It's too late for that question. Remember who saved you from vivisection.
How could I forget? What was it like, being Tribune in Sindel's army?
I've had no harder job, no greater honor. You're too young to be so arrogant.
Whatever pride I have earned. You know, fighting me is an honor.
I can't wait to puncture your inflated ego.
We need your testimony against Shang Tsung.
Only if I can present it in person. I long for the days when I could serve the Empire.
You serve through the sacrifice you're making now.
Those who preyed on my illness haven't faced justice.
Name them, and it will be done. You weren't part of Saizot's Shiva Renatai escape.
I would have been a fool to step foot in Sindel. The constables I knew growing up were fierce.
Little has changed, Baraka. The law requires the infected be segregated.
Does it require we be treated like monsters? You owe me for saving your minions.
Did we not free you of Shang Tsung's depredations?
What are the odds I'd meet a demigod?
Let alone fight one. The new Empress needs your support.
She knows my price to get it. You still need our help, Empress.
Your demands best not be extortionate, Baraka. Show me how a Tribune fights, Baraka.
Those days are long behind me, Empress.
Shao must be hunted down.
I will gladly help sniff him out. Outworlders hate your kind even more than they hate mine.
Which is why we should be allies.
My father died in the Battle of Chestnut Fields.
Well, no wonder you despise us, Baraka. Why defend a realm that shuns you?
Once an Outworld soldier, always an Outworld soldier. I will kill you for aiding Shang Tsung.
You'll die before having vengeance, Baraka. Help me kidnap Outworlders to breed.
And damn them to a fate worse than mine. The Turnians feel no guilt for the suffering they cause.
We only do what we need to survive. Is your illness bloodborne?
I dare you to find out.
Empress Mileena's secret is safe with you.
As long as she abides our agreement. My appearance scares you.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
Your friend is full of himself.
Do you mean Johnny or Kung Lao?
So you beat Shao in the tournament.
I was fortunate things went my way.
If I lose control, I could kill you.
I'll take the risk, Baraka. After infection, when do symptoms first appear?
28 days later.
It's sad Outworlders shun you.
Would Earthrealmers do much better?
I'd hoped our fight was over.
Not until you face Mileena's judgment.
I knew nothing of Shang Tsung's laboratory.
You lie, Rain. I can smell it.
Prove you still possess a Tribune's skills.
Will taking your life suffice? Outworld expects better from its high mage.
Even Tarkatans judge me now.
Afraid I might make you sick?
I am afraid of nothing. Are you still the warrior you once were?
Test my blades and see. The new Empress is the first to aid Tarkatans.
Which just shows how much a fool she is. You Daybreakers always stole the glory.
Our fame was earned with blood. You rebels should be rounded up, not Tarkatans.
Try as she might, Mileena will fail. This hardly seems like a fair fight.
I'll make you eat that swagger. I won't forget you helped Shang Tsung.
You will when you're dead, Baraka. Go back to your filthy colony.
I can roam where I please now, Reiko.
Have they allowed you back into Sundo?
Tarkatans are still barred entry. We'll recapture Shang Tsung together.
Before he can hurt anyone else.
There are afflicted Zaterrans among you.
There's no Outworld race that isn't. Your help freed my people. I must repay you.
Start by going easy on me.
Zaterra didn't welcome you with open arms.
Outworlders treat your kind better than Zaterrans treat me.
Will you ever forget the terrors you've seen?
Shang Tsung's experiments are carved into my memory.
I'm surprised that I impressed you.
It took grit to see the Earthrealmers home safely.
How long have you been ill?
Long enough that I don't remember being well.
Why are you jealous of the Shirai Ryu?
Your clan has a future, mine has none.
Your martial arts style is unique.
It is the way of the Asgarth. You're one of Earthrealm's defenders.
As were my ancestors before me.
How do you know I'll fight fiercely?
Because you have nothing left to lose.
My blades will taste your flesh!
Calm yourself, Baraka.
Why waste what little time you have left with me?
Because killing you will bring me joy in the afterlife.
The hybrids I created from you
have been consigned to the 10 hells. No more experiments, no more hybrids.
If you think I'll stop, you're horribly mistaken. I do not appreciate my laboratory's destruction.
I, on the other hand, revel in it. Give me one good reason to spare your life.
I won't insult you by pretending there are any. Shall I end your misery?
By dying? Be my guest. You profited from my people's misery.
Well, someone should.
I'll return the pain you caused me tenfold.
You should aim higher, Baraka.
This is the last time we cross paths, sorcerer.
I shall inform your next of kin.
Your affliction cannot harm me.
You're a fool to think yourself immune.
You may have been a soldier, but now you're a beast.
And I've never been more dangerous, General. I doubt any Tarkatan would follow you.
How poorly you know your people, Baraka.
And to think I once proudly served you.
It's to your shame you don't again. You served in the Daybreak Legion.
First to rise, first to fight, last to die. To win, you tear Outworld down.
To its foundations if I have to.
As a soldier, I swore the same oath you did.
But clearly only I remember what it means. You sabotaged my plans, Tarkatan.
Don't think for a moment that I'm sorry.
Why do you call me a hypocrite?
Because I know of your daughter's affliction. Tarkatan souls are not allowed in the living forest.
We can't risk infecting the honored dead.
I risk my life for Outworld, Empress.
And you now serve it by living apart.
An Empress should have more compassion.
There are limits to everything, Baraka. Your Tarkatans are given enough to survive.
Only by the skin of our teeth. You need seasoning, Smoke.
You mean practice, not flavor, right? Outworld sure seems dangerous.
No more than Earthrealm, Smoke. Ah, you Earthrealmers scare easily.
Huge fangs do that to us, Baraka. I lost my family too, Baraka.
The pain never ends, does it? If you're one of Earthrealm's best, it's vulnerable.
In that, Baraka, you're mistaken. So you used to be a soldier?
I was a tribune when I retired.
Your affliction is divine punishment.
Actually, it is fate's cruel joke. You're a cancer on your clan.
I am the cure for its mediocrity.
You stirred with Shang Tsung?
Because he alone offered unchecked power. Expect no compassion, freak.
Such a cold heart, Sub-Zero. Your attack will be avenged.
I thought your kind welcomed the release of death. How many of you are there?
Enough to rival your Lin Kuei. Your brother seeks you.
I'll leave a trail of your blood to draw him.
My great aunt was chosen to be Umgadi.
If she was like you, she served with distinction. By aiding you, Empress Mileena risks much.
She will be well rewarded.
You're the Baraka who was the Daybreak's tribune?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Today, I teach you the Daybreak Legion's ways.
You'll find me an eager student, Baraka.